So what happened?
Well, this is the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380. Usually being left-handed, if there's a slide stop on the side, I can just kind of push it up with my knuckle there. But here they've kind of moved the slide stop back, and this is the takedown lever. So I can't really lock it open like that. If it was on an empty mag, it would lock back.
You guys reload the 380s? No?
A very long trigger. Man. Reset is kind of mushy too.
Ed, 15 and 16, not number 5.
Wow. Well, I'll just put the box at 5 yards. The laser's off a little bit, but even shooting just Winchester, white box, full metal jacket, it's a nice tight group in the center. First off, the pull is really long. It's kind of like a long double action trigger pull that pulls all the way back to before it breaks. Probably, if I had to guess, maybe maybe a half-pound trigger pull, maybe more. Reset, it comes back. You get an audible click right there, but it doesn't reset. So even though you hear that double click, you have to come all the way up there to get the trigger to him. So, kind of interesting, but even with that longer, heavier trigger pull, it's still right in there. Probably focusing more on trigger squeeze, sight alignment. Pretty comfortable to shoot, actually. I'm actually kind of surprised.
What do you think about the sights?
The sights, they're a little bit kind of harder to see. Instead of a more like vertical up on most guns, or like a flat edge with a dot or something, this has a long sloped ramp that's rated. Not bad, kind of just gives it a, where you're looking here you kind of see like a real dark black, and this kind of seems like a matte gray with the sun kind of coming off of it. Not too bad. The other 380 shot, these are definitely a lot better than that. And it's nice they're both dovetailed, so I'm sure at some point there will be aftermarket sights for them, night sights, maybe an XS big dot or something like that for them. Kind of nice. I was a little worried my support hand up here would bump the laser switch, but that didn't seem to be an issue.
One to break.
Okay, ready?
Taking a kind of a quick first look at the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380. First time just going to throw a couple shots through it, see what I feel, how I like the mechanics of it, trigger pull. Definitely not a bad break by any means. It's long, just like most other long action little 380s. It does have a thumb safety, which doesn't stick out a lot to get snagged on things, but I can't operate it with my knuckle here, being right-handed. carry it in my off pocket, I think it would be a carry on fire type of gun because it's pretty difficult to draw a pocket gun. Has an integral laser here I can tap on. See if we can see it in this light. A little bit. I'll try 2 shots without it, and I'll try a shot with it. Well, apparently the laser is still on. It's pulled. I'll use it this time. Yeah. Not a bad little gun. And actually, I would say the recoil is very, very mild. It disperses it very well through the palm, like some of the other little miniature 380s, real flat and thin and light. Seem to have a little bit more. I mean, a couple shots, so it's hard to say, but it seems like it managed recoil a little better than some of the other small guns. The sights aren't bad. They're black on black, which is a little bit harder to see, but not terrible. Anyway.
You guys saving those little dots for anything else?
No.
No.
I was getting the shit out of them, and I was like, oh, maybe they are.
Yeah, alright, the trigger's on.
So is the,
What?
so is the Keltec.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
Or any
For all the other advantages, I like it a lot. Because I think it's better than a car.
Yeah.
And it's like you're getting a free laser or something.
It's like a decent value as long as it works. Cards work.
Right.
Which is better to say than some of the other.
This is the magazine out of the Keltec when we were doing in the review last night. When we were doing more reviews, you have to push the button to get it to go past the select thing, but it definitely fits it. Seems to fit real well. And then there, so let's like with some live rounds though.
No, it looks a little too short.
Yeah, it's not. If I push up, well, I pushed up on it and it fed. But failure to feed. If you hold the bottom of the mag, it will, but that's the only way to get it to work. So, unfortunately, not a drop-in replacement, unless they do something else with the follower or something, maybe. Sure, it's nice to be able to put down a 380 with the slide back at the range like this. This time we're checking out a Ruger mag. This is from Ruger LCP. I wanted to see if it would fit into Smith. Again, it has to be allowed to go past the thing there, but it doesn't lock in. So it fits, of course, but doesn't lock in.
The guys and gals of GunWebsites.com encourage you to take a CCW class every year, practice at least once a month, and carry every day. Thanks for watching GunWebsites.com.